Welcome to JackHorny.com show.
Hi folks, I'm just going to do a review of the Gavin Stacey Christmas Special. Written by the most unfunniest person going is James Corden and the Ruth Jones. I mean, I think the reality is just his only joke seems to be, "Oh look, I'm overweight." Ooh, hoo, hoo. I don't know if this was paid for by Morrison's because there was a nice few big adverts for Morrison's in it. But let's be honest, this was just a waste of the BBC. Well, it's not a waste of the BBC's licence fee. I mean, they just like to pay out for this drivel. And to be honest, I haven't bothered watching the BBC for months. I mean, I've given up. I just don't bother. It's utter garbage. I mean, I just thought, well, they've been boasting about it for a while and talking about it, so I thought, well, let's give it a whirl. I mean, there's not been nothing else on today on the BBC. I mean, this is the first time I've turned it on today. I normally don't bother with the BBC. It's just I just can't be bothered with it. It's a waste of time. I mean, to be honest, all the main channels I just don't bother with anymore. They used to be good, but I mean, I don't know when the last time. I haven't watched Channel 4 for years. BBC, I don't think I've watched it for years. ITV, well, I mean, there might be something on there for some people, but not for me. It's just, ugh. But I mean, I think I watched this show a few years ago, and it did have a bit of charm, but quite honestly, I think the charm was they were a bit younger. Now, one of the things that I noticed was they looked old. And it really, I mean, they couldn't even bother using the catchphrase. They only said it once, lush. I mean, all the charm's gone. If this is the guy thinks it can write comedy, well, sorry. I mean, there's probably some people out there, who probably like this sort of drivel. They felt like any old garbage. I've noticed other comedies in the past they'll pretend to like. It's just garbage, really. Anyway, this is why the BBC will probably, hopefully, lose the license because it's just utter garbage. I mean, I'm not even going to pay for this Netflix version of theirs. This newer BBC whatever and ITV thing that it's supposed to be their version of Netflix. I won't pay a penny to watch this garbage. But anyway, if people want to, that's up to them. Most boring show I've ever watched, and I was going to write down all the jokes in this show, but I couldn't think of. I haven't come across one. Honestly, people actually get paid to do this. It just felt like I don't know. It was terrible. It really was bad. But still, at least I won't be watching any more of it. It just, I honestly can't believe they couldn't even bother putting in one single joke. But maybe they didn't in the original series. I mean, I don't know. To be honest, I watched the original few and they're probably watchable, but I don't think they're probably that good, to be honest. I just don't understand why the Americans have taken this guy on. So he isn't funny at all. I mean, it really is the most unfunny person going. But hey, I mean, I think possibly if he was slimmer, I don't think he would get anywhere. I think that's his joke and that's what he sells on. Oh, look, I'm a chubby bloke. Give me a job type thing. I don't know. That's the only reason I think. I mean, that was the sort of essence in this show as well. I don't know. I mean, they were both smoking at the end. They used the F word. I mean, I don't know if it's not exactly promoting good health, was it, folks? I just can't believe it was just junk. Honestly, I was actually looking forward to this a bit. Well, not a lot, but I thought, well, I'll give it a go. I mean, normally years ago it used to be full of films and stuff was Christmas Day. I haven't seen anything today. But honestly, it's just dreadful. I mean, now the cheat they've got to even ask for £1 for the license fee, just so they can pay the mates to do whatever they want. I mean, oh God, I've got a migraine now. To be honest, I forced myself to watch this. I thought for the first few minutes, it's just starting to warm. You know what I mean? I thought maybe this is like an intro, and then we'll hit it with jokes. By God, it was just dreadful. 1 hour of my life gone. I mean, after half an hour, well, in fact, after 5 minutes, I was just hoping it would finish sooner. I thought it's leading somewhere. I mean, I think they're trying to make another series by the feel of it. I don't know. I just couldn't believe it. Oh, God, it's awful. It was the most awful thing I've watched forever. I mean, I couldn't. This is. An amateur would have thought would have written better than this, but there's supposed to be this leading guy. Oh, it's awful. Anyway, that's it, folks. My review. It's dreadful, and I bet all the goody two shoes out there will be saying, "Oh, it's marvelous." You know, they'll all be telling each other that this is why I've given up on the reviews, because I often read these, and then I read that. I mean, I think I read on the Radio Times it was hysterical, laugh aloud, and I bet, let's say how many. I mean, what'll be interesting is how many newspaper reviews say it were fantastic, marvellous, because it just shows how out of touch they are. I mean, that'll be the interesting thing. I'm going to be now interested in all the reviews, because we'll see if they're being honest or not. I think everyone's too scared to now say it's garbage. They'll say it's wonderful because they're all so PC or whatever. I mean, I don't know if this show was supposed to be PC, considering they say the F word in the song, and they were smoking and drinking, so I don't know how politically correct that was. But hey, we'll see. I mean, God, it's just awful. It was awful. Oh, all the charm's just gone from it. I mean, I think that was the selling point before. It had a bit of charm, but now, anyway. If you don't agree, well, you're wrong. I'm correct.